The internet is a powerful tool for research, but it requires us to spend more time evaluating the accuracy, reliability, and verifiability of the information before we can use it to support our writing about a topic. Well, usually when we start writing an informative text, then we would need informative text. Then we have to research, right, to know all the facts about something that we're writing about. Usually, when in the olden day, when there isn't any computer or phone or the internet at all, we would use books to research. But then afterward, when the technology improved more and more, the internet is become a powerful tool for us to research, and most people do that on the internet nowadays. So the first step of writing is a research paper. Well, not surprisingly, when we're writing a research paper is do some research. First of all, we need to know more information about a topic in order to be able to present that information in a logical, flowing way to a reader. So we should begin by typing a keyword that we think are related to our topic in a search engine. So for example, let's say we're talking about brown bear. So when we're researching, we would type brown bear in the search engine. Now, there are a variety of search engines that we can use to support our research. The purpose of a search engine is to find all sites with information related to a single keyword or a multiple keyword that we type into the search. It does not, however, tell us whether they're cited, fine, or accurate, or reliable. So, the part where you have to find out whether it is reliable or not, it is your own choice. And then keyword. Well, what is keyword anyway? Well, with whatever search engine we prefer, we need to think carefully about how general or specific our keyword are that we use to research a topic. Sometimes we want to be very narrow with our keyword because we have a specific topic or subtopic in mind. Another time we want to perform a broader search, particularly at the start of our research, using general terms to figure out how we want to write about our topic. So first, you might type down, let's say we're talking about brown bear. So we'll type down to our computer, brown bear. And then we read some more, and then you just go into the search engine and you search maybe like brown bear habitat. It's not generally all about brown bear, but it's something about brown bear. So that's keyword. We might want to type down the key we want to talk about in our essay that we have in mind. And then the result. Well, result refers to the list of sites that a search engine generates after we search for keyword or keywords. Now, sometime we can get 10,000 of hits on our search term, and it can be hard. Therefore, to know which result are the one we want to target for research, one of the best way to narrow down the result that will helpful is to read through the excerpt, which is a brief summary below each site listed in the result. So usually there's this, a site that you click in and then you go and read some of them. But then down there, there's a small paragraph, just about one or two sentences, summarizing, the result have something. It's just a brief summary. So often the excerpt will make it clearer whether a site simply mention our keywords or if it's include detailed information about our keywords. So if it's not important, then we can move on to the next site. Now, if we include the word site like .org or .edu or .gov or dot com. After our keyword, we can limit the domains in which we search for more information like this. Though we still need to evaluate the accuracy and reliability of these resources, these three domains tend to be more reliable for research. And here's another tip. When you go on research, maybe you want to start with Wikipedia because, it's reliable and it's kind of truthful. It's reliable and verifiable, all the information before we use it to support our writing about a topic. But of course, every day technology improves more and more, and we used to read books, and then we move on to researching on the internet, on Google, But now I usually do my research on ChatGPT. I just ask them a question, and then they tell me all the information. And then when I got all the information, I just start writing. So since the technology is improving nowadays, you might want to do some research on a more advanced apps. So thank you for coming and have a great day.